A wonderful husband.
Yes, baby.
Yeah.
My wonderful wife.
Thank you. So, is there any such thing
Mm-hmm.
as being poorly paid,
Mm-hmm.
or that the income is not enough, and who determines whether it's enough or not enough?
Mm-hmm.
And then, why is it that when people despise what they're getting, they never
Mm-hmm.
seem to make it?
Oh, wow. So, is there any such thing as little salary? I'm
Mhm.
paid poorly. I'm paid badly. I
Yeah.
don't earn enough. Is there any such thing?
Yes.
No. That is a mindset of a failure.
Ah,
Because all rich people started with little money,
yeah.
but they learned to solve problems skillfully, sustainably, and consistently
Yeah.
to a point where that money increased. You see, the more problems you solve, the more money you make.
Yeah.
But a lot of people who purport to be paid little money or little salary are complaining about their own value. If your value is low, you'll attract money commensurate with your value.
Mm.
What are you bringing on the table? What is it that you are helping your society with?
Yeah.
How are you serving the people around you?
Mm.
If you serve them well, your value will go up and the income that you get will increase.
Yeah.
So every single person starts with a seed. The Bible says this, he gives seed to the sower and bread to the eater. Yeah. So here's a person whose ability to solve problems is worth, let's say, $100.
Yeah.
Now you got to be grateful because at least you're able to solve problems worth $100. That's a good thing. See, the Bible says, do not despise the day of small beginnings. It's just a beginning. You're not going to stick there all your life. But if you want to stick there all your life, be a grouch who complains and complains and complains.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, most significantly, if you are earning $100 in a given responsibility or a set of skills that you have that you apply, don't go using $90 in your expenses. You've got to plan in a way that the $90 can take care of you and you still have something left that you can save.
Mm-hmm.
But most people come to the cities, they get an expensive house, so
Yeah.
they are paying rent that is way, way beyond what they can afford. And then they blame the employer for paying them badly when they just don't have financial prudence. They're not frugal. They are wasteful
Mm.
and they're not thriving in life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Orma wisdom?
Uh-huh.
The wisdom that makes you frugal, that means you avoid waste, you become
Yeah.
economical. And the wisdom that also makes you thrive,
Yeah.
that means you grow even in finances.
Mhm.
Yeah. So a salary or income can only be too little if you're a spendthrift, if you don't know how to manage your money properly, number one. Number two, if you're a grouch, you complain all the time and you despise small things.
Mhm.
Number three, if your value is not increasing, you remain at the same level in skills, in knowledge, in experience, nobody's going to give you anything more.
Yeah.
Do you see?
Uh-huh.
Number four, if you are stingy because you think the money is too little, so you can't be generous.
Mm.
Nobody asks you for all of it. Generosity is inborn. Children are so generous. When they're eating something, they want to share the same thing with you.
Yeah.
But if you start learning to complain and to criticize your boss and to criticize your government and just criticize, unless you are an opposition leader whose job description
Mhm.
is to criticize government, not all of you are in that position.
Mm.
Yeah. So if your mouth is always critical and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and you're not a generous person, then you'll always see any income given to you as little.
Yeah.
Remember, the value system for emoluments or for compensation,
Mm.
financial compensation, is based squarely on your value as a person.
Mm.
The more your value increases, the more you attract money. If you can scale that little, then you attract much more.
Yeah.
And you can only scale what you have by being a friendly person, being nice to people,
Mm.
seeing people as good people, people you can help, whose needs you can meet.
Yeah.
Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Now, the one who complains criticizes everybody. So they don't have many friends.
Mm.
They don't have many people that can trust them. They don't have many people that can value their skill, even as a plumber. They come to your home, to do plumbing work and they begin to criticize. You can hear them on the phone talking very badly to other people as they fix your electrical things or as they fix your plumbing things. You see, you can see this person, I'm not going to bring them to my home again. Yeah, they have a foul mouth. Can you hear how they talk? They are mannerless. They've walked into your house, they've sat on your couch with their dirty feet, and they're talking loudly on the phone in their mother tongue. Those are idiots. Yeah? Such a person cannot grow beyond where they are. You see? So we got to learn some of these things. Social skills. Yeah. Social intelligence. These things can help you become so rich, even if you're earning less than $100. It will go up. Another one, the very last one. Gratitude. Learn to say thank you. You know, there are people you pay money and they just walk away. You feel like the money is lost. Or they'll say, they look at it, they spice it, they say, thanks. You know, the way they say it, it's not spirited. So it discourages the giver.
So even salaries, you need to say thank you.
Yes.
But people think it's my right. It's what I've worked for.
We don't say thank you because something wasn't our right. We say thank you because God says so. In all things, give thanks. And when you say thank you, you switch on God's continuous supply system. A grateful heart will always be blessed. You see. Do you remember a guy called Herod? He was eaten by worms after making a speech and people thought he was a god. The Bible says he was eaten by worms because he did not acknowledge that this gift came from God. He was not grateful. You see. So when I'm paid for work, I'll say, thank you so very much to the person who's paid me. Then I'll say, Father, thank you for enabling me to solve problems to the extent that now I'm able to create some money. Thank you. Always being grateful. Greed, yes. Yeah, Judy asks about greed. She's somewhere behind the camera. Greedy people, you know, a greedy person will not share. They're tight-fisted. And the Bible says a generous soul shall be watered. If you water, you'll also be watered. If you're greedy and you're not giving, even that little you have will be taken away from you. Do you see? So being greedy can also be a good reason why people think what they're paid is too little. That if only they can double my salary, if only the government can raise my salary, I'll be happier. No. Why do I say that? When somebody hits the jackpot and they've got $1 million US, yet their value is supposed to be $100, what happens? They'll abuse the excess until they go right back to $100. So when government pays you a certain amount of money, be grateful. You will be blessed. When your employer pays you a certain amount of money, they know how business works. If they were to double your salary, you'll abuse it and go right back to what your value system can accept. So it's you to raise your value. It's not the government to raise your salary. It's not your boss to raise your salary. Raise your value. And the amount of money you can handle, the grace for handling more will be given to you. You see? It doesn't matter how much you earn. If your value system is $100, it will go all the way down to 100. You raise your value to 200. This is why we reject money when we know that we are not capable of handling that amount. You reject it. It may come to kill you. All right?
Okay. Oh, I think you got so engrossed. Till next time, goodbye.
Bye-bye.